We have the red Elven player Mustafa, and he likes to play the Elven faction a lot. So it's gonna be a tough game for the white Dwarven player Eternal. Trust me on that one. Like, Mustafa's main faction, to be honest with you guys, is the Elven faction. And he knows a couple of tricks. He can be annoying with it, you know? Like, he likes to recruit Arwen every single time and manages always to get her to level 6 for the Flat ability. Even though, you gotta keep in mind that Flat was nerfed in the version 8.5. And the reason why Flat was nerfed is Mustafa. Because he was abusing the Flat in the version 8.4 tournaments many times. It was painful to see because the Flat wasn't only able to one-shot level 3 buildings every single time. And he invented a brand new strategy in the 8.4 version. He was always suiciding with Arwen after using the Flat, because the thing is that the Flat's cooldown and another 5 gifted sub from 2Funds1907. Dude, what is going on?
2Funds1907 just gifted 5 subs. What a pirate.
Thank you so much, 2Funds1907, my man. Thank you. When you are near to Munich, you know, make sure to let me know in Discord. I would like to, you know, invite you to, you know, to a coffee or something. We can drink something together. Not it will make it equal again to all the support you have shown to the stream, but it's better than nothing. we can take selfies, you know. 2 mineshafts, Hall of Warriors, 3rd mineshaft. On the other side, we see Malone 3 barracks into the 2nd Malone 3. Yeah, I mean, he was kind of inventing a new strategy in which the Flat's cooldown was lower, you know, like realistically much longer than the revive time. So using Flat, suiciding and recruiting, reviving her to use Flat again. And it was almost able to one-shot a full Balrog. Was kind of busted what a hero for 1,000 resources can actually accomplish. She has Ateras too, she's mounted, she can be used for harassment. So recruit Glorfindel and Arwen and use those 2 heroes to permanently pressure the enemy resource buildings, and you can get them highly leveled easily. Question for you, Shanks: how do Dwarves win before Elves? Have a comfortable spot of camping and slowly scale into late game? I think you can't win army against army fights, you know, not even in the mid game. That's not possible. That's why you need to kind of sneak in. You need to kind of avoid fighting the Elven archers, to, you know, because you trying to reach them is gonna cost you a lot of money and resources. So you need to try to close the gap. That's your only bet. You need to try to get to a location here, for example, in which you can bully the buildings and focus down the buildings and get yourself this way a great lead in the command points department and also money department. Then you can, I believe Mithril Mail is a great counter to archers. Mithril Mail gives you so much additional armor, and then you can stall. And also Dwarven heroes can actually be coming in clutch in this matchup. Like Gimli, Gloin, and also Dean, they are so tanky against archers. They are gonna be quite efficient. There comes the first push and the counter push. Or he will lose 2 mineshafts. That's gonna hurt. And he will only be able to destroy eventually only 1 single Malone 3. Yeah, look at these archers. And he's gonna get more and more of them recruited. Look at this pressure though. What is he doing? He's going back now, or what is he doing? Yes, sir. He's going. Why is he going back? Like, this is, I don't know about that. Like, going back, I mean, the Lorien Warrior is now returning. But going back was a mistake. Splitting is a good choice from Eternal. He will be eventually able to take down the barracks too. I mean, they have still the buff and they are using aggressive stance. Look at the damage from the Guardians. And that's what you are supposed to do. Split and focus down the buildings. Don't chase the archers because you cannot catch them. Dwarven units are horrible when it comes to chase, because they have no catch power. But this is huge, by the way, from Eternal, because he has no more barracks on the... he has actually already 1 more barracks, okay. But it's still good to take down 1 of the barracks early on. This manshot is going to be found from Eternal, and Mustafa is going to be able to take it down. Battle Wagon can be also nice, but I believe the Dwarven heroes can also be nice. King Brian is good against Elven Clan with the slap shot. Lord, thanks for the follow, appreciate it, welcome.
When we draw swords together.
I believe King Brand is also a magical weapon, you know? Slam shot is very effective. Also later on, like, Elves have the chance to later on summon either Eagles or Ents, and if you get King Brand early on the field, there is a high chance that you will get him to level 7 for the Beast Slayer arrow. Oh, okay, dude, I'm blind, I didn't even see that. Alright, alright, alright. Hey, hey, hey. Fiesta, let the fiesta begin. Go, go, Demolisher. Demolish them. Hit like a truck, my dude. Oh, abort mission, abort mission. He's like, yeah, but I will do out. Dude, yeah, but is he gonna deploy? Yes, he deploys. It's tanky. It's tanky, this thing, but it's not tanky enough. Look how tanky this is. Look how tanky this is. Look, it's like a wall harbor, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna trample them down. That's good. Oh, oil bottle. He's drawing so much attention with that. He has also extroverts, but there comes the legendary hero from Elves, Arwen. Move again. Demolisher. Alright, Arwen is gonna be able to force the battle wagon to retreat into the mineshaft, but that was actually buying enough time for Eternal. Now, Mustafa has to commit on this fight, right? He has to take down the Forge Wargs, and he will, again, kind of has to invest time for that. And in the meantime, Eternal now has to make something happen, has to expand, has to eventually recruit a hero or two, and also eventually rebuild the Forge Wargs here, you know, around this area. Because this one is going to be taken down. There is no doubt about that. Maybe fight for this one with 2 Guardians. I think you can fight this, I believe. Arwen is not in the spot. But it's the battle wagon at. It's going to be used for the map control. And with the extroverts, we have also great DPS against buildings. Boom, almost level 2. 5 power points collected. He might go for the rebuild if he wants to. Elves have also almost 5 power points collected. For now, the Forge Works is going to be in a safe spot. And looks like Eternal want to go for another attempt. Want to try one more time to get a Demolisher up on the field. Arwen wasn't able to get any experience yet. We shall see. This Demolisher is disrespect towards the opponent. I think it's not a bad thing, to be honest with you, man. It's really, I mean, the amount of pressure this is going to create, that's something else. He's going to use the rebuild on the level 1 mineshaft at the bottom left side to save it from Arwen. He needs some pikemen. Elves are camping. I mean, we have seen this coming already. Elves are gonna camp it out. That's kind of the way the matchup is playing off. And the Demolisher is coming. I mean, the Demolisher will one-shot the Malon tree. It deals crazy amount of damage. It's super underrated unit. Rallying Call. And this might be the one push to rule them all. All he needs to do is body block for the Demolisher and kill the pikemen. The archers, they are dealing 0 damage to Demolisher. So you can only deal damage to it actually with Lorien warriors or pikemen. I believe even Arwen doesn't deal damage to it. Oil barrel will be used. It's a 3. It's gonna burn, take damage over time. And Demolisher is trying to get in position. Deploy now. Boom. You see it's chunking, my dude. It's literally chunking. Eternal is actually going ham. He's going inside the jeans and rushing Demolisher. Is this gonna be the new meta? We shall see. Boom. Boom. Every hit is hitting like a truck. And all you need is hit 4 more times. I believe it's going to be taken down, but he's chunking it so much. One more hit. One more hit. Boom. And dude, one more hit only. And this is going to be taken down. Get now 1 more on the field. I'm telling you, you know, this is such a thing. You think if you get it to the fortress and deploy it, it's over. And you see, that's what I'm talking about. The main weakness of the Elven army is the lack of DPS against siege weapons. And if you are wondering, I mean, the question of Vader in the chat, how can dwarves deal with elves in long terms? Hey, did you ever try to recruit these catapults with the flaming shot? These catapults, they are the best catapults, by the way, with the flaming shot. They are hitting so extremely hard, and the Elven army will struggle so much. Because Dwarven frontline can be extremely tanky. With the Phalanxes in the front line, in the Porcupine formation, you have, you know, obviously Guardians in the front line. You can absorb lots of damage and deny the enemy cavalry to reach to your back line to the catapults. And then you can make something happen. And look at that. Demolisher is coming, boys. It's coming home. Blackened 1917. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Hey! He's trampling them all, man. Let's go. Look at this battle, dude. This is crazy. He trampled like 2 archer battalions. But now Glorfindel is on the field. Now Glorfindel is chunking it, my dude. Like, okay, Glorfindel is like a cheat button. Alvin Mood is going to be used. He knows dwarves cannot cover this. Alvin Mood will grant you the same buff like a Rallying Call and will also grant you on top of that fear resistant, which doesn't really matter anything against dwarves because dwarves have no fear. Okay, the well is healing up, but look at the minimap in the meantime. The Forge works here kinda presents the Elven player here. He knows the fortress is almost gone. He has to play around the fortress now. It means he has no chance of leaving this area anytime soon. Remember, there is no rebuild ability available for Elves. This fortress is gonna only slowly heal up to full HP. It will take you at bare minimum 5 to 10 minutes until it's fully recovered, you know. And Ents are required too, but Elves, boys, are dropping down to 350 command points only. Look at this Guardian. Does he have Siege Hammers? Nope. With Siege Hammers, this would be dead by now. And go for one more. Yes, sir. Now he's going for the Battle Wagons this time. Ents mood will be seen. Dwarves have no money. He has 2 heroes, yes, but he has no money. And look at the map control. 900 command points in the bank of Dwarves. Just go for the level 2 Forge Warriors. Go for the Catapult. All you gotta do is get 2 catapult shots on this, or maybe even one single one, and the fortress is gonna fall into darkness. Look at this oil bottle actually burning the Ent mood a bit, damaging it over time. The mineshaft is gonna be found by Glorfindel, who's now level 3. He has the Blade of Purity, which means 100% more damage and 50% more armor. Remember, they nerfed the Glorfindel quite a lot actually. I mean, I think this guy received nothing but nerfs only in the last 5 patches. And now you cannot use the Blade of Purity when you are mounted. It used to give you also 100% armor before. They nerfed first of all the stats and then also the ability to use it on the horse.
Guardians at the ready.
Guardians at the ready.
We've got a wagon ready here.
Battle wagon ready here. But this guy can take down the Forge Wars, by the way. Hey. He's hey, splash, turn and fight. Boom, splash. I mean, this guy's splash damage, by the way, guys. If he would have attacked the first guy as he came out, it would be over. He would have killed 2 battalions with 1 single strike. But it's okay, he will be destroying the mineshaft, no problemo. Level 4 is unlocked. Level 6 is gonna unlock the Wind Rider. The Forge Wars is gonna get demolished by Eternal. That's gonna give the Elves some room to breathe. That's very important because he's still under permanent pressure. But he knows now the Siege Wars is gone. There is not a real threat anymore against my fortress. The fortress is recovering up a little bit, but you can see the healing progress is so slow that it needs still ages to recover fully to full HP. And until it's back at least to 50% HP mark, it's still a very dangerous situation for Elves. Losing the fortress now would pretty much mean you will lose the game. 8 power points in the bank. Glorfindel is gonna be annoying, and you need a huge force to take him down. And also Arwen is hitting level 4. 2 more levels away from getting the Flood unlocked. 825 command points in the bank for Dwarves, and 500 command points in the bank for Elves. 5 power points collected after the Elvenwood. Elvenwood will lead you later on to the end summon. Let's keep going. Here's also the 1 rank. Glorfindel with the 1 rank. Is he gonna be more powerful? He will be always seen. And the thing is, he can fight and disengage. That's the good thing about this matchup for the Elves. There is no fear. You can keep fighting and disengage when you are low. The battle wagon is getting a bit damaged. The build is gonna get in safety. The power points are rising. Okay, that's very interesting. Eh? Why would you lose him like that? Dude, you could have just run away. Like, there is no world in which those Guardians can chase you. Okay, he inted now. He intentionally feeded. The Glorfindel has been taken down. Why? I don't understand. What? 775 command points for Dwarves and 554 Elves. He gotta revive his thing. Oh, look, he's actually saying, hey, I got Gimli. Hey, Gimli. Look at that. Look at him, boys. Gimli, the son of Gloin, is entering the mineshaft. He's ready to battle. He's level 1 only, but dude, the second this guy gets level 5, holy guacamole, guys. Arwen is gonna get blown up, you know. Aragorn is gonna become jealous because nothing ever hit Arwen like a truck, unlike Gimli with Slayer. Trust me on that one. Tufans 1907, teşekkür ederim, eyvallah kardeşim ya. Tekrardan binlerce kez sağ olasın. Allah razı olsun. Allah kesene bereket versin. Görüşürüz kardeşim. Okay. Level 4 Arwen Atelas is available. The battle wagon, I mean, he was building the Ent mood like 5 minutes ago, but yet he was not able to recruit a single Ent yet, or not a Treebeard. Dwarves are pushing, but Gimli is leading the army this time. Now it's a different story, and now the Elven player has to realize, okay, I cannot feed this Gimli. Level 3 or level 2 unlocks the leap attack. And level 5 is the true power spike of the Dwarven hero. Hey, just have fun, welcome. Hannibal, welcome. Mr. Balin, welcome. Thank you guys for tuning in. Yeah, Glorfindel in WCS 2019 was actually pain in the butt. Agree on that one. He was very, very unkillable. He could just go in solo. Oh, Arvin, hey, Arvin. Alvin Wood, rallying call. Why? Alvin Wood is not a leadership. This rallying call is kind of blown away for no reason. You cannot stack buffs in BFME to the Rise of the Witch King. That's not BFME 2 or not BFME 1. This is gonna be defended for now, but he has to make a transition into something stronger very, very soon. Music is kind of making me sleepy, guys. Let me lower this a little bit at least. The battle wagon is here. Okay. Oh, the undermine. Oh, the reinforcements now. Oh, it's only 2 guardians, really? Oh, okay, 1 man of steel. Oh, it's Gloin and 2 guardians. I don't know if this is gonna be enough or not. I cannot tell. Where is Gimli at? I don't see Gimli either. There is Gimli. Gimli is only level 1 still. Level 2 is required for the leap attack. We have also Gloin, so Daddy and son side by side. But there comes Glorfindel, and he can chase you down. They have King Brand also on the field. He can chase you down. So basically, he can kill easily. Yeah, Gloin is dead. Gloin is dead. Level. Oh, the flood! The flood! Nice flood. Attilas can be used. The Elven heroes are also not to be joked with. Trust me, everyone. Elven heroes are also nasty. They are crazy. They are dealing a lot of damage. But again, that's what you gotta do. Focus down the structures only. You don't want to focus on the army. Unless your Gimli gets level 2 or your Slapshot is available. Slapshot, do it, Slapshot, but is he gonna die for it? Is he gonna die for it? The answer is yes, sir. 2 heroes down, and Elves didn't even lose the buttocks. Okay, that's not good, man. That's not good, because at this point you are feeding power points. At this point you are doing a lot of stuff you are not supposed to do. And this is gonna level up the Elven heroes even more, make it more threatening, make it more dangerous, make it more snowbally, and then now he has the access to the end summon to end this game. 700 command points available. Flood is available. I mean, it's reloading now. And end summon can be used for a sneaky little attack on the fortress. Yes, dwarves have the rebuild, but you don't have to take down the fortress. You can take down the level 3 mineshaft here behind. That's gonna be also painful. Level 2 mineshaft as well. You need catapults, my man. You need catapults. You need to get flaming shot on your catapults. That's what you want to do. Trust me on that one. Like, go for it. Invest 500, get 1,000. I know it's a lot of money, but it's worth it. Flaming shot catapults is the magical weapon against Mirkwoods, against Lorien archers. And all you gotta do is keep them protected against Arvin and Glorfindel, and you are golden. You are golden. Cloud Breaks done. He goes for the Cloud Break instead of the end summon. Okay. I mean, that's not horrible for dwarves, because the Cloud Break doesn't actually do much here in this. Hey, don't feed Gimli. Cloud Break doesn't do much in this situation. Why he has no pikeman? I don't understand. Blood is not available yet. Boom. Shooting nothing. Oh, he actually shoots. It was like but it looked like it's missing, you know. He hit here, but still damaged the mineshaft. 2 hits is all it takes. 3 beards. Looks like the ends are going to war. Level 2 is available for Gimli. He can now jump on their face. The level 2 mineshaft is going to be found, and the elves are slowly not only recovering, but also they are pushing back. They are pushing back, and that's painful. That's really painful. You don't want to see that. It's eternal. That's why you gotta need these catapults, flaming shots. He's going for the mithril meal, which can also work, but I don't understand why people are not trusting into these catapults. There is why not? Trust me, guys. Try it one time. Every time I've seen Mordor playing against elves, and whenever you see catapults, they are messing up the Elven army fully. Really, a lot.
To defend my people.
Now you can come here all you want, but you just int it. Level 2 Gloin. I mean, not Gloin. King Brian, sorry. Okay, so 3-beard is going to war, boys. Hey, lower your eggs, Gimli, as Aragorn would like to say. But he's not lowering his eggs. Look at this picture. Daddy and son against the mighty tree. Run. He has the home advantage. He's on water. Would be awesome if the ants could heal up over on the water or something, you know what I'm saying? Like grow, you know? Alright, there is a tower coming up. Mustafa special, boys. Mustafa special. Statue behind, you know? You love to see it. Put Mirkwoods inside of it with silvers on arrows and statue behind to make them stronger. Mustafa special. Let's go. Let's go. Can't believe elves are still in the game. Yes, sir. I mean, when's the elves, you know? Can be painful.
These guardians are ready to fight.
These guardians are ready to fight. Now we have Mithril Meal though. Now it's gonna be a different story because those guardians are gonna become extremely beefy. But you know, Elves can also in long terms go for the Silverton arrows. We have still 975 command points in the bank though. He has Dwarven Riches on the level 3 mineshaft. This guy's getting 83 money from the level 3 mineshaft. That's a lot. The Guardians, heavy armor or not, Treebeard doesn't care. He's gonna trample you down all the time. All the time. What is King Brand doing? King Brand is like, come, let me hit you, Treebeard. With his sword, use flat, boom, kick on your face, son. And the commitment, Brand, run for your life. You gotta die. The build is inting, the build is running it down. The King Brand doesn't know a way out. There is no mineshaft nearby. He's so sloppy, he's so slow. Treebeard is still, there's not even a Treebeard, by the way. Imagine if this were Treebeard. And Treebeard is just fighting solo for the map control. This guy has some balls, man. Like in the middle of the map, out of the protection of the Elven army, there comes the counterattack. Gloin is level 2, level 4 unlocks the Shake Foundation for a massive damage, burst damage against enemy structures. Undermine is almost back up as well. There is one Mirkwood, but I think that's not gonna be enough. The charge is incoming from the level 2 charge attack. Now the Elves, they gotta rotate. Yes, they killed King Brand, yes, they killed a lot of stuff, but this army is looking dangerous to me, especially with those 2 heroes being around. They will now commit on the level 2 barracks. They want to take it down before more Mirkwoods are being recruited. The level 2 Malon tree is going to be taken down. Elves are dropping down now to 625 command points only, but he has 11 power points in the bank. It means he's only, what, 13 and a half away from his 25, which can be Flat and Sunflare. I mean, both of these, by the way, very great, especially Flat. Imagine Flat here in this situation. You kill double barracks in the level 3 mineshaft in a single shot. Now the Dwarven heroes might be in trouble. They need some reinforcements. They need some aid. But he can jump away. I mean, Arvin can chase eventually. Flat is on cooldown. The end mood has been taken down, but it's okay. He has Treebeard still alive. I believe he has one more end somewhere. I don't know where the end is. He has also the chance now to recruit some additional peasants. The Mirkwoods are remaining. The barracks level 2 has been also taken down from the Dwarven heroes. And leap on their face. Do it. Gloin is squishy. I mean, he's so sloppy. Okay, Arvin is almost level 8. She's dying to the pikeman. Okay, Atelas is gonna be used for the heal. Gimli can turn and fight. Only 2 more levels for this Gimli to get into the Super Saiyan Gimli, you know? 15 power points collected. He has still the chance if he wants to for the end summon, but I believe at this point you gotta just save up for the 25. Shoot, the mineshaft. The 3 hits is all it takes with the aggressive stance, I believe, yeah. Blood is on snapshot. Okay, the Dwarven heroes, I'm telling you, are also very effective. Leap is still available. Where is Glorfindel at? Did he actually lose Glorfindel again? I think he did. Because I see only Arvin and Treebeard. I don't see Glorfindel on the field anymore. Cloudbreak is almost back up. That is the end siege. I want to see the damage from the Midwoods against Guardians with heavy armor. I mean, you can see it's way lower, right? It's way lower. Without the Mithril Meal, they would have been taken down by now. 17 power points collected. Dwarves are committing. But Treebeard can trample, right? Yeah, Treebeard can trample. Also, King Brand is almost level 5. Again, level 7 is a huge power spike. He's gonna use Shake Foundation against the fortress. Glorfindel is back on the menu, boys. Ba-bam! And he's even knocking down the Glorfindel with the Undermine. Alright. Now, this guy has to make something happen, but there comes the reinforcement. He's gonna try to kill this as soon as possible before more reinforcements are gonna come. There comes the Man of Steel special summon. 20 power points in the bank. He's still 5 away. The build has been taken down. That's the black arrows on Glorfindel, but he was using the Blade of Purity. Now the Blade of Purity is on cooldown, and he's gonna be taken down. Eternal is going ham. Eternal is going inside the genes. He wanna finish off this game. He wanna finish off the enemy fortress as soon as potentially possible. As Glorfindel is going down, there is no Midwood, there is no more end, and that's gonna be the end of the game. Number 1 as Longshot, aka Mustafa, has been defeated. Let's go. We have the Isengard player Eternal. He's not choosing the right color. He is fighting against the red Dwarven player Longshot, also known as Mustafa. He was playing Elves in the previous game against Dwarves, and that was not looking good for Mustafa. Now he gotta face as Dwarves against Isengard. 2 furnaces coming up for Isengard and 2 mineshafts coming up for Dwarves. Hey Rook, welcome. Is Smokey going to challenge Avi for number 1? He already did, but he lost. You missed the early games. In this case, it was 4-2 for Avi Javi. He was able to win. Hey Yoda, welcome. 2 furnaces into the clan setting. Okay, clan setting start for Isengard Play Eternal into the third furnace on the other side. 2 mineshafts, Hall of Warriors into the third mineshaft defensively. So he's not building up a mineshaft number 3 kind of forward. He's building it in a safe place. Wanna play it a bit more slow. So I don't know about the Wildman of Dunland summon, to be honest, or Wildman of Dunland choice from Isengard. They have no chance against Guardians in a one-on-one situation, but they are easier to afford, right? They are cheaper. That means you can recruit them and it doesn't hurt you if you lose them. They cost only 150 each, so it's not a big deal. While Uruks, they cost 400 each. Show us trolls from bottom left, please. Sure. There are the trolls, boys. We can see them. Oh, what? There are no trolls here. Hey, it's black magic, boys. Trolls are gone. They're like, we are done fighting. He took a day off, as Patriot would like to say, yes. They're gone. Yeah, it's a good map, and we have also two more new maps. Power Potato was sending me yesterday 2 new maps. I have not seen them yet, but I was uploading them right into the maps channel in our Discord for everybody who wants to download them and test them out. You can download and find them. Urukai and Wildman of Dunland. Hold ground stand to stall. Rallying Call is gonna be used on 1 single Guardian, and I don't like this. To be honest with you. Like, I don't like this, but smart move from Eternal here. Stalling, he's gonna use War Chant now on this Wildman of Dunland. Aggressive stance on 1 and hold ground on the other one. Mustafa is using hold ground, but I think he should be able to win even this 1v2 situation. I think he should be able to win this. In the meantime, he's also creeping the troll there at the bottom left side, and he might... Where is the inn at? Dude, the inn is also gone. There is supposed to be an inn here, by the way. You see the flag from the inn, right? It's what's happening today? Like, it's black magic. The inn is gone, guys.
Theoden King stands alone. Not alone. Rohirrim!
Theoden King stands alone, not alone. Rohirrim. The Rohirrim arriving in Helm's Deep, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for the raid, Joe. I hope you had a great stream, my friends. And everybody, welcome, guys, to the Champions League between Mustafa and Eternal in the best of 5. The score is 1-0 for the player from France, and the Turkish player is 1-0 behind. Oh, torches on this Wildman of Dunland. That's juicy. Oh, it's gonna be close. Not even close, baby. Dude, the amount of time I see buildings, heroes, and units surviving with 1 HP, that cannot be coincidence anymore, right? Uruks. Urukai. I believe in long terms, Isengard should have more eco than Dwarves.
Against the power of Mordor, there can be no victory.
Against the power of Mordor, there can be no victory. In Saruman's voice, this guy is a crazy voice, by the way. Such an ASMR voice. I think Lord of the Rings films actually invented. They kind of started off the ASMR, you know, storm. Which is kind of weird for me. Seriously, I mean, I'm a person with empathy, right? I'm trying to understand people and trying to place myself into someone else's position and try to look the world out of his window. But I seriously cannot understand why people like 8, 10, 25, 50,000 people can sit there and watch a person do noises like that. Oh yeah. Why would you do that, man? Why would you do that? 20,000 people sitting there and watching somebody licking a microphone. I mean, dude, when you are that horny, I can recommend you other websites. Trust me on that one. Extroverts are leading forward. 400 command points in the bank for Isengard and 450 command points for Dwarves. Stop. Okay, dude. Thanks, you're pretty good. I mean, I was one of these 20,000 people. The furnace is gonna be taken down. I mean, I don't understand, you know. I'm trying to understand, but I'm pretty sure that this person would have only 100 viewers and the other 19,900 people are just like trying to figure out why this 100 people are watching this. I'm seriously thinking that they are watching out of curiosity, you know. They are curious. They're like, okay, 100 people watching that, what is so special about that? And then more people are dropping by. It's a snowballing effect. I believe it's also the same situation in YouTube, right? I guess it's harder to get to the first 100,000 subscribers, and then it's gonna be like snowballing effect, because the thing is, people are connecting numbers with success as they are connecting price with quality. So every time you see a expensive product, the majority of people, they would say, hey, this phone is 500 euro more expensive than this phone, so this one has to be better, right? That's the mindset of people, and I believe that's the mindset of the viewers as well. They see a stream with 25,000 people, they are like, okay, 25,000 people are watching this, so let me subscribe to this channel, because there has to be a reason why 25,000 people are sitting here and watching that. I swear to you, that's a snowballing effect, nothing else.
Keep going. Don't fall behind. You know what to do.
You will get your account banned for erotic noises? No, man. Oh, Dwarves are leading actually. Dude, they are going ham. What is happening with Dwarves? They have actually 100% win rate today. We all know iPhones are the best. Are they though? I mean, when you see this, when you really go... I have also iPhone, by the way, but when you go through this test things, you can see that other phones are not bad. You know, they are actually even, in some terms, even better, but yet they are much cheaper. And it's not only about the phones, right? It's about the clothes, it's about everything, right? It's about marketing. So basically, people, they have a very different mindset. Eternal doesn't say a word. He's gonna leave instantly, and that's it, boys. That's a very quick game number 2, though. You have the red Isengard player, Mustafa, against the orange Dwarven player, Eternal. Ships. When you are so much into the ships, Balindru, why don't you play Age of Empires 4? I heard that you own the game. You buy the game, but you never played it. What's happening? It's so funny, guys, you know, because I was pre-purchasing Age of Empires 4 myself, and I don't know if you guys were around, but I was even playing it on stream. I was playing Age of Empires 4, and I was like kind of into it, right? And because of me, Balindru also bought the game. And then a friend of ours, Mara, was also convinced to buy the game. Now hear me out. He bought the game, but he couldn't play it, right? Because his PC was old and he couldn't get the PC to run the game. You know? And then he bought himself a full new PC just to be able to play this game. And since then, he never played the game again. So he was investing a lot of money. This is like, you know, now, no, yes for me. 2 mineshafts into the Hall of Warriors, into the 3rd mineshaft. On the other side, we see a clan setting start also from Mustafa, but he's building up the Uruk pit right off the bat. Right off the bat. Eternal was also playing good with Dwarves. Yeah, in Maxim. I really know, and he was able to win, obviously, against his opponent, Elves, in the very first game. And Dwarves are leading forward. Look at them, boys. The long-bearded friends. Guys, would you rather choose Erebor or would you rather choose Moria? Rallying Call is unbeatable. And Isengard might actually go for the Creebane or also Warchant. Palantir is also not a bad choice. The reason why Palantir is not a bad choice, it's gonna lead Isengard later on to get the industry PowerPoint unlocked from the spare book. That's the only reason why you should ever pick Palantir. There is no other reason. What's the stats of your PC? I mean, my PC is old. My PC is old. I was trying a couple of weeks ago to play one of the modern shooter games, and it was, dude, I could literally hear my PC from outside of the room. It was going all crazy, you know. I gotta definitely upgrade it at some point, but for the purpose I'm using, it's enough. It's good enough for streaming BFME games, and that's literally all I'm doing almost in my free time, so it's enough. And I'm a person, I don't buy anything unless it's very needed, you know. Like, I believe when you get into this computer scene and you want to always be up to date, you can invest literally thousands of dollars every single month. It's just not worth it. To have like 5% more power, investing like $1,000 for a graphic card doesn't seem reasonable for me. I don't understand why people are doing that. Like, it's kind of crazy, the market right now, right? How much money you got. Oh, look at this. Eternal's hidden secret strategy. He's building a Forge Works once again, this time against Isengard. I paid 550 euros for my 2080 Super. I mean, I have like a 1080, not even Ti. I have a 1080. I was buying this like 3 years ago, I believe, with my full computer. And since then I'm using it. It's enough. It's enough, you know. High GP prices will be good for the BFME scene. Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's gonna be bad for the pockets of the parents and of the people. Like, it's so unfortunate. Again, $1,000 is a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? It's like crazy amount of money, especially in many countries. It's just like not affordable. For $1,000 in many countries, you gotta legit work 2 full months to get the money. To be able to buy a graphic card, which is only one single piece of a PC. Okay, Weapon of the Unland. They might actually get the chance to take it down, but he will go for the battle wagon. He has no pikemen around this side. If he can stall the game or stall the fight long enough and buy himself time for the battle wagon to come, this can be actually quite nice for the Eternal. But the builder, not the builder. Okay, he's gonna get in safety by building a well, I believe, right? This is a well. Yeah, a statue. And battle wagon is gonna come on the field now. Oh, that's gonna hurt a lot because he has no pikemen around this side. Yes, he will be able to destroy the mineshaft, but that's all about it. As the battle wagon is arriving, the pikemen are not in position. The crossbowmen, the Uruks, they might go all down together. In the meantime, the counterattack with the Weapon of the Unland, with the torches eventually. I mean, at this point, there is nothing here, right? You can go for the torches and deal even a great amount of damage. The pikes now in the front to protect those crossbowmen. The build is alive. And the mineshaft has been taken down. It means Eternal won't be able to bring any more reinforcements anytime soon. But the Weapon of the Unland, they are spreading out. Eternal, I believe, has some lag problems because he can apparently not micro his units. Trample, maybe. Trample. The pikes are almost gone. There is only one pikeman. I would go for it. Go for it. The build, I mean, he's expanding offensively, and that's one of the things you can always do against dwarves. Keep building offensive furnaces. He's saying unplayable now. I mean, for me, it's okay. It's a little bit slow, but it's okay. I don't know. Maybe Eternal has some problems because I think he had also problems with other hosts and also other players. But you don't need a GPU to play this game. Yeah, but the thing is, you don't want to only play one game until you die, right? It's like, we have the red Man of the West player. That's the first time we see Man of the West from Mustafa against the yellow Dwarven player Eternal. Dude, dwarves are kind of rigged today. Like, we see dwarves every single time. But that's the first time out of so many games we have seen today in which we see the Man of the West faction. So it's gonna be eventually Aragorn against Gimli. Sauron was best guess, trust me. I think he was cheating though. That's the problem about this kind of things, because they have the chance to cheat. Especially, I mean, Balindru was the best guest, in my opinion. Balindru was the best guest, you know? And he won a prize. Balindru won $1 million, yes. They saw me in pajamas. But it was fun, though. I had fun doing this, actually. And we can maybe bring it back, you know? Make like a Sunday special event in which I suit up, you know? And then we have a special guest. We recommended, like, it's required that he will have a webcam. And we can put 2 faces, my face here, his face here, and then we have like a show in which you guys will be the main audience, and you will, you know, there will be 3 jokers, 50-50 joker, and as the audience joker, and also, you know, instant answer joker. And there will be like 20 questions. If you answer the questions, you will get a prize, like, I don't know, like 20 bucks cash prize, or 20 bucks Steam gift card, or whatever, you know. For mineshafts into the Hall of Warriors, into the Guardians. On the other side, we see the Soldiers of Gondor. Make it good versus evil. Yeah, we can do that also, Smoky, by the way. We can play like good against evil. Like, basically, I play Gondor. For example, you play Isengard. Then the other game, you play Gondor and I play Isengard. We can do that. And then we can play Rohan against Isengard, Gondor against Mordor, Mordor against Gondor, and so on. Guardians, they should be able to smash those soldiers. They have no chance in a one-on-one. 1v1 when? Friday. Smoky said Friday. So I gotta practice a little bit though. I gotta practice a little bit because I'm a bit rusty, and I don't know how good Smokey is. I've not seen him playing BFME 1 yet, but he's good. You know, the thing is, when you play BFME 2 and Rise of the Witch King at a very high skill level, in which you control like 500 units, his macro is gonna be definitely very good. But BFME 1 is more about micro, not about macro. It's about keeping your units alive throughout the entire game. That's what it is about. You know, you don't want to spam 500 units. You want to get 5 units, but keep them alive. I like the Spider-Man. From what I've seen, I was watching it with my nephew, and I didn't like the Matrix 4. No, Matrix 4, and I didn't watch the Avatar 2 yet. Spider-Man was not that, but Matrix was a disappointment.
Tear it down.
Tear it down. Hey, Marcel, welcome.
Now we're talking.
Now we are talking. The voice lines of the mighty guardians. But they are not able to clump good enough. And the soldiers, they might actually be able to take it down eventually. Let's see if this is going to be the case. In the meantime, also this mansion is going to be discovered. That's pretty good. I'm looking for the potential Forge Warwicks, but it's not going to come up on the field anytime soon. Only three Gondor soldiers are left, and they are disengaging now, realizing that they cannot take it down. Okay, so in the meantime, also this is going to be eventually protected. We have pikeman action going on in the middle of the map, creeping. There are 2 work layers on the left and on the right side. We have also troll layers protecting those ends on the left and also on the right side. And you know, pretty much around your castle, around your base, you have also a work layer on each side. That's pretty much it, boys. Mirkwood 2 is like a dark map. It's like not, I don't know, it's like not like Fangon Forest style, but it's a bit darker than the other maps, which kind of makes sense because it's a Elven Mirkwood kind of style, just like in the films. The Beholder, hey! Oh, the Beholder from Man has been taken down. The pikemen are hitting so extremely hard, my dude. That's crazy damage. It's crazy damage. I very like that they don't look up. I very like the Don't Look Up movie. I didn't watch it either. Did you guys watch the film, by the way? Quick question. Did you guys watch the film Don't Breathe? I mean the first one, Don't Breathe 1, and because there is now the Don't Breathe 2 out. Beholder. This is kind of the second one was not very good, but the first one was pretty good. Ranges early for Mustafa. And also I was watching a new film. Who has Netflix from you guys? I was also watching a new film the other day. It was a German film though. It was not bad. It was like what was the name again from it? I forgot. The Chosen One or something like this. A German one, but it obviously you can watch it in different languages. It was not a bad film. Normally I don't like to watch German films, but this one was pretty good. Oh, Guardians, you're gonna be taken down. But Dwarves are spreading out. That's pretty good. 450 command points for men and 400 for Dwarves. But Dwarves are moving from all the 3 pathways. So he was creeping also this layer, getting now this inn captured after killing the troll layer. And he will now be able to recruit some hobbits, as Gollum would like to call them. And, you know, it's important just to spread out. You wanna, I think on a map like this, you can even have 3 builders at the same time on the field, right? Because for 3 different pathways, there is one gigantic pathway in the middle. You can send one through the bottom side and one through the top side. This way you can keep building stuff all the time. And men are recovering slowly but surely over time. Rebuild has been used to save the farm level 1. I don't know about that. Like I don't think going for a level 1 farm save is very good. But Faramir, oh okay. So Faramir is here trying to show his quality. And experiment? No, I didn't watch it, Richie. Hey Mario Brando, welcome. My dream one day to play with you and Valley on Age of Empires 4. Yeah, I mean, I think we are too late for this thing. Like the thing is, I don't want to be a noob in a game, you know what I'm saying? And the main player base from Age of Empires games are players like in our game from BFME who are playing this now for 20 years, you know? And The problem for me personally is I don't have the time to invest countless amount of hours to try to become semi-good in a video game. I can't. I don't have the time for that. Full-time job, family, I can't, you know? And I just like to stream in my free time every second or 30. So getting something else into the line in my free time is just not affordable. Time management wise, it's not possible. Faramir is level 1 only. He didn't get any experience with, but I believe Faramir is a great tool actually against battle wagons, because you can, just like Haldir, keep shooting them down all the time. And when you have the warning arrow, it will also slow them down. So it's also very effective against dwarven heroes. Remember heroes like King Brand, Gloin, Gimli, they are extremely slow anyway, and with the warning arrow you can make them even slower. Maybe Yora can, yeah, definitely. Yora, when you have time, you can also host our games between Mr. Smoke and me at Friday. At Friday, not Rise of the Witch King, BFME 1. BFME 1, my friend. Smokey challenged me for a best of 7 in Battle for Middle-earth 1. Faramir actually trying to show his quality, but yet again, it was not successful until now, boys. Like, he's still so down. And we have only 2 creeps remaining on the field. This one might be creeped by the Dwarven player Eternal eventually, very soon, but not yet. Faramir is getting damaged. I believe Faramir's DPS is not very good. You know what the problem is with the Man of the West faction, in my personal opinion? I believe Man of the West faction has too many leadership abilities. Like Faramir, Boromir, Theoden, Eomer, like Aragorn. Everybody of these heroes gives you leadership, but they are not even able to stack. Imagine a faction like Goblins, for example, in which only Gorkil the Goblin King offers leadership. Imagine Elves, you know, in which only Elrond and Haldir offer leadership. Ingmar has Voldor only limited leadership, but men have like 50 leadership heroes, but it's not even able to stack. Okay, Faramir actually getting bullied by the hobbits. Come here, Peregrine took his... Faramir against Frodo and Sam. That's not Sam, that's Mary. Kaiser with the 6 months, my man. Thank you so much.
Kaisar94 just resubscribed for 6 months. Ahoy. Will Shank ever show his quality in ROTWK?
I mean, it's the same situation, you know. I probably would be able to smash people like Valinor. Come on, Valinor has no chance against me, you know. But the problem is I need to spam games. Dude, I'm not an idiot. I can learn fast, guys. Trust me on that one. If I play like 50 to 100 games, a 1v1, I would become decent. I would not become like as good as Ave or Smokey, and that's not possible. Like, for that they play 50 or 100 games a day. How can I become that? They are like having 2 years advantage of me at bare minimum in terms of gameplay, you know. So they gotta stop playing now, and I might be able to catch up to them 3 years later. But I can become semi-decent, definitely. But they would kind of force me to spam games, and just like it's hard to afford the time. That's the problem. Boromir and the Faramir side by side, boys, the brothers of Gondor. But I will smoke him. I will smoke Smokey at Friday. He will be not Mr. Smoke anymore. He will be Mr. Smoked. Oh yeah, baby girl. He will need to change his username after this one. Okay? Rexa, welcome. 6 power points collected. 375 command points only for men, and dwarves have 810 command points in the bank. That's a huge lead. Rebuild is available, but the thing is, then you fall behind. I don't know about these 2 heroes though. I don't know about that. He has Horn of Gondor, yes, but Faramir, I don't know what Faramir can do, really. I don't know, guys. He needs a statue. He doesn't even have leadership yet. Faramir needs to be legit level 6 before leadership, right? He needs to be level 6 for that. So he needs 2 more levels, which is quite a lot, because the more levels you have, the slower you will level up afterwards. So the amount of experience changes, right? Basically, the amount of experience you need from level 4 to level 5 is much greater than from level 3 to level 4. So leveling up in long terms is going to be more and more difficult, and he's falling apart. Dwarves can just split the map in 3 pieces and spread out and attack you from multiple angles and pathways at the same time, and you cannot have the army size you need to defend every single area. That's not possible. Snipe Battle Wagon? Yeah, I mean, that's all you can really do, but you have Gimli. Hey, Gimli is here. Gimli. I mean, Gimli is kind of very strong in BFME 2 and Rise of the Witch King. Like, we tried to make him also a bit stronger in BFME 1, but in BFME 2 and Rise, especially in BFME 2, this guy is kind of crazy. Gimli, dude, that's kind of nuts. Which kind of makes sense because unlike in BFME 1, in BFME 2, the factions are split. So in BFME 1, Gimli, Legolas, and Aragorn is in the same faction. Oh, there is Ensign side by side. Level 2 is required, but he has the level 2 now. Jump on them. It's too risky to jump here when you have no Slayer, because that's your way in, but what's your way out? Like, you can use your gap closer to get in, but you are so slow, getting out from this situation is gonna be kind of dangerous. Where is Faramir at? Faramir is Warning Arrow. Use it. Use it. Cast it. Use it on Gimli. Like, it's gonna slow him a lot. He's gonna use it. Please. It's too late now. Don't even use it now. It's too late. This battle wagon is kind of lowish. Men are trying to hold. They have also tower guards on the field, boys. They are looking so incredible sexy. Look at them, boys. Holy moly, they are looking so elite, you know? To stun nothing. Actually, what did he stun? You cannot stun heroes. Boromir has to run for his life. The Dwarven heroes are taking no damage from the ranges. Faramir was able to snipe down the battle wagon. Does he have Warning Arrow? He is not using it. Is his W button broken or whatever, you know? Just use it, chunk them. It's reloading quite fast. You can use it over and over again. You need to use it on a hero like Gloin, for example. Kill him then, because Warning Arrow once again is slowing, and tower guards are also dealing great amount of damage to heroes, so they are elite pikemen. Alright, so we will see about this situation. The barracks might be taken down. He's gonna use rebuild, and that's gonna be the Hobbit summon. This time from the Man of the West play. Now you gotta commit. Now you need to try to take down enemy heroes. The slap shot will be used on Gloin. Now he's gonna move in slow motion like a grandmother. Look, Frodo, do it. Hey, don't let him escape. Frodo begins against Gloin, the show match. Take this, Gloin. Take this, Gloin. Take this, Gloin. We have also King Din on the field. Frodo, the ring bearer, is gonna give up on Gloin. Gloin is too tanky, and Gloin is gonna be able to survive. The Hobbit summon was kind of blown away. Now you gotta make something happen with the Hobbits on the field. You need to refight for the map control. Actually, Man of the West is kind of recovering and getting stronger and stronger too. He's up to 600 command points now, and Dwarves are at 775. Level 2 upgrade is incoming. We know what it means. He will definitely go for the Mithril Mail, and eventually even the Forge Blades, to make those Guardians and Pikemen as strong as they potentially can become.
Forward! These Guardians are ready to fight.
Frodo was scared of the nearby enemy units. He's soloing, just like in the films. You want to be solo, but you know, just like in the films, solo he's useless. You need Samwise Gamgee with you. Hobbits, oh dude, the Warning Arrow actually chunks. That's pretty nice damage, my man. Like almost a 50% damage HP hit. Our guards, oh, men are now pushing back, boys. That's not looking good for Dwarves now. He's losing all the sides. Bottom, top, and middle. 13 power points in the bank after the Hobbit summon for Dwarves. King Din is level 1. King Din is also a great skilling hero, right? Because, oh, he's gonna use the extra. Oh, that actually chunks him too. But you can also use it with the Slayer for even more DPS. The problem here is that Dwarves are losing the momentum. Yes, he has all the heroes on the field, right? Besides King Bran. King Bran was not recruited. Also, he has all the 4 heroes. All the 4 heroes are recruited, but that's all about it. He has not much more on the field. Level 3 Mineshaft is able to protect itself. Level 2 is incoming for the Forge Blades, and level 3 is required for the Mithril Mail. You need Aragorn, you know? You need Aragorn. I believe Aragorn is gonna be a right call when it comes to deal with the Dwarven heroes. Like with Blade Master, I believe you can even match Gimli. So Aragorn is gonna be also able to outrun the Dwarven heroes, especially when you use Warning Arrow on the enemy Dwarven heroes, make them slower. Undermine. Oh, he might go for the reinforcements. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's gonna be a big force happening now, boys. A big army. Does he have siege hammers? Yes, yes, siege hammers. Does he have rebuild? No, rebuild is on cooldown. That's gonna hurt. That's the old school Dwarven strategy right there. go for the undermine, go for the siege hammers, and take down the fortress like it would be made of paper. The Dwarven victory is near, and the stubborn pride saying, Boromir, you shall not be able to stand my units any longer. He was going for the stable level 3 for the Knights of Dol Amroth, but they cannot enter the battlefield. Level 3 is unlocked. Boromir, the hobbits, I don't know, Gimli, level 4 is on the hand, needs one more level. The Shake Foundation, Fiesta is happening, but man, might still be in the game, maybe, after losing the fortress, because this is going to be defended for sure, this attack. Gimli, if you can take down the Gimli, that's going to be a huge W situation for the Man of the West. I mean, kinda, because losing fortress is painful, right? I mean, you are, oh, the warning arrow from downtown, chunking the Dwarven hero. Does he have heal from the spellbook? Yes, sir. Yes, heal for the worst case scenario. Where are the other Dwarven heroes at? You see Gloin around this side. Gloin is surrounded by the Knights of Dol Amroth and slamming them away. Stay away from me, you fools. Is he gonna use the heal? No, he's not using the heal on Gimli. Faramir is finally showing his quality. He's gonna use heal on these two Dwarven heroes. Cloudbreak is gonna be available for Dwarves. He's gonna use it to stun the enemy units. Level 4, level 5 unlocks the Mighty Rage. Tower guards are stunned, but Faramir is shooting, showing his quality from downtown. The Knights of Dol Amroth, the most expensive cavalry unit from the Man of the West, are no match whatsoever against the mighty Dwarven heroes. And they refuse to take damage from arrows too. Look how long they are sitting there and tanking, but not dying. Warning arrow on the battle wagon. We have King Brand here, who is trying to show Faramir who the better archer is. Cloudbreak is on cooldown. Boom! That's a slap shot. But King Brand, unlike the Dwarven heroes, is not that tanky. No pikemen around. The knights are coming, and King Brand has been slain. Level 5 unlocks the Glory of Charge, or Charge of Glory, which is gonna be like a smaller version of the Cloudbreak, of the Glorious Charge of Theoden. Okay, so that's not looking great, dude. That's not looking great. But man, the knights are actually falling like they're nothing, dude. They cost about 1200 each, 90 command points each, but they don't stand a chance. Level 5, the Mighty Rage. You can see them glowing, shining bright. They have like a flame behind them when they're walking. You see how badass this is? It looks pretty epic. And remember, without your fortress, you cannot use any power points. Yes, he has 18 power points in the bank, but what's the matter if you can't use it? Warning arrow now. Chunk. Nice. Boom. This Gloin is playing with them. He's getting more and more Knights of Dol Amroth recruited. Now might be the time to take down finally the Gloin, but King Dean is still full HP. There is a mineshaft. He might easily enter this one if needed. Gloin has been taken down by the Knights of Dol Amroth. They are almost level 3. This unit is gonna be almost dead. This army is looking dangerous. 500 command points for men, and we have 1000 for dwarves. King Dean is tanky enough to withstand the damage of the rangers, but I cannot say the same about the Knights of Dol Amroth. They should be actually dealing a lot of damage to Dwarven heroes. Yes, they do indeed, but there is the reinforcement. Don't overcommit. You cannot afford to lose those knights. Trust me on that one. In the meantime, we see more and more mineshafts being built up from the Dwarven player, and this smells for me like we would need to jump into the final game, into the final tiebreaker in deciding game number 5. Yes, the man is holding himself, but the power point advantage, the command point advantage is going to be greater and greater every single minute. He's going to use the King's Favor or the Captain of Gondor to level them up. Level 3. Level 5 is required for the Glorious Charge, which can be quite nice. Gimli is back on the menu, boys. Dwarves have such a crazy lead, 1000. And also his power points are looking good. Like almost 10 power points collected after the Cloudbreak. Mind you, the Knights though, they're actually dealing a lot of damage to the buildings. Does he have a builder? Yeah, he has a builder, definitely. Like, that's okay. So he can, if he can stall the game long enough, eventually save up for the fortress. But with 500 command points only, it's gonna be tough. Like 575, it's gonna be tough. It's a long way to go until he can collect 5,000 or 4,000 actually to be able to build up the fortress. They buffed this a little bit. They made it a bit more cheaper. When you don't have a fortress, you can build it for 4,000, but 4,000 is still a lot of cash, you know. And you can see, like, this should be a perfect proof. The Dwarven siege power with the Guardians and siege hammer combination is just something else. Like, the DPS is something else. And they will have now triple buff here, by the way. With triple buff, I mean King Dean, when he's back on the, when he's he around? I think he's around. King Dane gives you leadership, gives you the mighty reach for a spell for 33% more damage and 33% more armor, and you can buff that all together with the rallying call. So long story short, with the mithril meal, you can make your units become nearly unkillable. They will become immortals at this point. They don't stand a chance. Gimli, jump on them. Gimli, do it. Gimli, jump, 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 jump. The knights, they cannot approach that. There are too many pikemen around. Gimli is getting into the back line. Boom! And level 5. Faramir, your time of your quality is over. Gimli is gonna hunt you down. Gimli, you Slayer. Chase down this Faramir. And Mustafa is not gonna say a word and leaving the game, and we're gonna jump right into the game number 5. And Dwarves again. Dwarves against Mordor this time. Okay. We have seen this matchup already between... Dude, Dwarves legit won every single game today. What is happening? Dwarves won every single game today. What is happening? We have the yellow Mordor player Eternal at the bottom side against the red Dwarven player Mustafa at the top side. Dwarves 100% win rate. Unlike in the version 8.4. That's unbelievable. Guys, I don't want to... Guys, you know what? I'm so hungry right now. You know what I want to eat, guys? I want to go to Burger King. Oh, man. I want to get myself like a extra long chili cheeseburger. With chili cheese on it, you know, like there's some juice, you know, like... Oh, dude. I would love to, but I can't. I gotta take care of my body a bit, you know? 2 slaughterhouse, Orc Pit into the 3rd slaughterhouse coming up for Mordor. On the other side, we see Mineshaft, 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 Mineshaft. 4 Mineshaft opening for Mustafa. Sometimes in the middle of the night, I have a feeling about starving. All of a sudden, and I can eat literally like a full Nutella. You know, the Nutella, you guys know that. You put it on the bread, right? I can eat this thing fully with like, with my hands, you know? And Bergmar, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Welcome, hope you're gonna enjoy your stay. Thank you, thank you. Oh, Forge Works opening. Will the eye be able to see that? Will the eye? No, the eye is not able to scout this area. That's not good. He's not gonna able to see that coming, but he's kind of preparing himself for that. Building up a Radren Palace for the seats, for the battle wagons. Isn't Nutella like 50% sugar? Yes, sir. It's not healthy, I know that. But sometimes I like have the feeling that I need to eat something sweet. In the middle, it happens. Look, I don't need sweet stuff like sugar during the entire day. But in the middle of the night, it sometimes legit wakes me up from the sleep. And I have the need to eat something with sugar, you know? Chocolate, Nutella, or whatever. You're gonna eat chicken burger? I would like to, but I can't. It's first of all too late, and then I need to drive now 25 kilometers because there is nothing in my place where I'm living in the village. And I am CBA to drive this much in at this hour, you know? And it's not healthy to eat this late also. Like, you shouldn't eat after like 8 p.m. Orcs from Eternal. Battle wagon start. I mean, that's very unusual stuff for Dwarves. We don't see that very often. You don't see that in 2022 many times. Like, normally you build archer range, yes. Hall of Warriors, yes. But Forge Works opening is definitely something uncommon. It's not normal. Yeah, sometimes before the sleep I'm also hungry, but in the morning I can't. Me too. Like, when I eat something late, I cannot eat anything for the breakfast. But you live in a village? Because we have been living here now forever, you know? We moved to Germany with my mom in 2002. And since then we are living here. It's a small, I mean, it's not like a village, it's like a small city. And, you know, the kindergarten of my daughter is close. Everything is so compact, you know, like really close to each other. It means my wife, for example, doesn't need a car to go for the shopping, to do anything she wants. She can walk. It's pretty short distance, you know? And everybody knows each other. It's a friendly village / small city. We are happy here. I'm Turkish. I'm Turkish guy, but I'm living in Germany. Goes. I used to eat a lot of Nutella and chocolate too, but eventually I developed an allergy for Coca-Cola. Careful with that. Cacao. Okay. Yeah, I need to be careful with it. You know, I know that. Especially because of the pandemic situation, I got like a lot of extra weight on my body. You know what I'm saying? I used to only have like 67 kilogram, and now I'm at 82. Like I have 15 more than I should. I mean, the good thing is I'm tall. I'm a tall guy, so it's not like very visible. But it's not. I don't feel good. You know, that's the thing. I don't feel good. Are you going to teach your kids Turkish as well as German and English? Yes, sir. Definitely. Like my wife is teaching my daughter a lot of Turkish, and in the kindergarten she's learning German. She's learning German from me, and once she's like 7 years old, I will also try to teach her a bit English, and hopefully she will even learn more languages. I'm fully interested in languages, guys. I wish I could get the opportunity when I was younger to learn even additional languages, like for example Spanish, Chinese, Japanese. Like there are so many great ways to communicate with people, and this is gonna just expand your horizon, right? So you will get more friends from all around the world. It's great when you go, for example, to Spain, to be able to talk Spanish a bit. You know, you don't need to speak perfectly, but at least able to communicate, you know, on a daily basis. Was English easy to learn for you? I was actually teaching English to myself, like I was watching always like English series with subtitles, and I was like understanding like 3 words out of the sentence, and I was rhyming myself the other words what this could mean. And then the online community, like I learned a lot from BFME games. Like when I used to play BFME online, I was like 15 years old, and back in the day my English was little to nothing. I could not speak any English, right? From the school English, it was not enough. And then I got to know people from other countries, and listening to them, you know, trying to communicate with them was kind of encouraging me and motivating me to keep learning English more, to develop the language a bit. It's still not perfect, but you know, I'm at least able to communicate a little bit. That's all it matters. And that's why I also choose to stream on English, by the way. I mean, for me, it would be definitely easier to stream on Turkish or on German, because it's like the native language, right? But speaking with a language you don't use during your day is bringing so much more diversity to your life. And I like diversity. When you do the same stuff every day, it's getting more and more boring. So basically in my home with my wife and my daughter, I'm speaking Turkish. The second I'm outside of the home, I'm speaking German. And when I come to my PC to stream, I'm speaking English. So I was able to build up 3 languages in this daily routine, you know, and I'm happy with that. Really happy with that. Okay, so Mordor is kind of I mean, Dwarves are kind of putting lots of pressure, but also getting pressure at the same time. So this game is looking definitely great for Mordor. The Forceworks opening doesn't work out very well, and he might even lose the mineshaft in the front. Even the one in the behind, to the orcs. They are level 2. Now they are level 1, but the Easterlings are level 2. And look at Mordor's base. Like we have 400 command points for Dwarves and 700 command points for Eternal. 700 command points in the bank. And yeah, the Easterlings are a great counter to the battle wagons. The battle wagons can't achieve too much. Even with extra upgrade, you can see and tell that they are not dealing too much damage to the buildings. But when they get touched by the Easterlings, they will die in a second. The blinds. You mean the deaf people? Because blind people can just talk normal. Being blind doesn't mean you can talk. I mean about deaf people with the hands and stuff, like hand signs, right? 725 command points for Mordor and 350 for Dwarves. Yeah, blinds just like normal people. They can talk just like you and me. They have not a special language for blind people only. Imagine. Imagine. You are blind, you need to go to the school and learn this specific language. Only selected people can learn. 6 power points collected after the I ain't war chant.
I see you.
I see you. I mean, you mean people without tongue, right? People who are talking with their hands. And people who can't hear also. Blind can speak, yeah, blind can only not see. That's the only. And by the way, guys, that's a stupid question, but I'm just curious. If you have to choose, would you either be blind? I hope that you will never have to be choosing this one. But would you rather be blind or would you be deaf? Like not hearing anything or not seeing anything? Which one would you choose? Oh, that's a huge force. Huge force. So I can game. I think being deaf is also really bad, you know? GG Dwarves. It's gonna be the first lose for Dwarves, and I believe the main reason why he's losing this one was because of the opening, right? Yeah, okay, when you do some music. By the way, that guys, do you guys watch sometimes there is like a talent show, right? In every country pretty much, like Germany's Next Superstar or something like this, right? There is like a audition going on in which people are pressing like a buzzer and then it's like raining from the sky, blah blah blah. The shows, do you guys know the shows? And in one of these shows, I believe it was in UK, there was a girl who was not able to hear anything and she was making music that was impressive as hell. The voice, yeah, the voice is also one of them, but that's like there is also one only with the talent. The voice is only for the singers, right? But there is one with the super talent, for example. You can sing that, you can make something else happen, like lots of stuff. I'm not talking about the voice. There is like golden buzzer thing happening, for example. Like, yeah, UK Got Talent or something. Yeah, that's the show. It's the show, yeah. There was a girl who was not able to hear anything and she was making music that was hella impressive. She's like having some special shoes and she can sense the music from the vibrations from the ground. That's unbelievable. Imagine you can make music without able to hear your music, but you can feel the music literally. It was like getting tears in my eyes. Oh, the siege, boys. The siege. Sign language, yeah. You should at least be able to know the basics a little bit, you know? And look at that. Would you look at that, guys? Eternal is victorious.